The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go here in Cincinnati. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To the air one more time with Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
It'll get forward to about the 42. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back.
Gotta go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points. I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his third touchdown on the year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one intercepted. Ooh. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Vegas.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There are some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Man in motion is Brown. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. That'll be taken in by Pierce. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Raiders with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Jackson up top again. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. Again, it's Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of the Raiders has got it. Past midfield. Still on the move. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And a deep hole gets even deeper. This has been one-sided right from the start, and this first half nightmare continues.
Yeah, in a league, Mike, where we see so many close games and there's such parity, every now and then it just seems one team is just clearly dominant, clearly in control of the game, and so far in this first half, that's what's unfolding in front of us. We'll see if they can get back into it in the second half, but up until this point, this team is in complete control.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Don't worry.
From the gun, Jackson. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And a good return here. He is out of bounds, up past the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
From the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Gun. Dot.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time, he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
180. Set up.
Now, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Set to go now on first and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Jackson now. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and third down coming up.
Here we go.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
I like the element of surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keyed elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. Didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll let one go down the middle. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
On one, ready? Down middle. 180.
A first down throw for Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll be second down.
What a shot.
Play action now. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's get set.
Now, Burrow. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
11 Thomas. Gun. Back.
On first down, Burrow. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Vegas. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 37.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
And he's going to be stopped in the backfield, taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This one caught at the 4. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Raiders keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Raiders 42, Bengals nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Room up the sideline at the 45. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion, going right. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop.
On 1, right? Here we go. Here we go.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run, and it's also a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he's into the end zone yet again.
up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition.